Hello friends, I am Dr. Ashish Agrawat. Welcome to my channel Live Biochemistry. Today I am going to discuss about the tryptophan operon. So it is a very important mechanism in gene expression in prokaryotes. So it will be very useful to you, the basic understanding of tryptophan operon. So if you are new to this channel, please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you can get the notification for my future video. Okay. So what is this tryptophan operon? As we know, the tryptophan, okay, it is operon is made up of the structural genes and promoter region and operator regions. So tryptophan is an indole containing amino acid which should be continuously synthesized. Like so bacteria, they require the amino acids, so it is normally turned on. Okay, tryptophan operon is normally turned on, unlike leg operon which is turned off. Okay, it is suppressed, but tryptophan is turned on. So if we see the structure of tryptophan operon, there is a structural genes. So 5 structural genes are there: E, D, C, B and A. These two will form the anthralylate synthase enzyme. C will form the anthralylate isomerase enzyme. This will form the proper tryptophan synthase enzyme. So ultimately, these 5 structural genes, they will form the tryptophan. Okay, help in the synthesis of tryptophan amino acids. There is a operator region, there is a promoter region, right? And here in it there is a leader sequence. Okay, we will see about that. So to that promoter region, RNA polymerase bind, right? And it will cause the transcription of these structural genes. Ultimately, these enzymes, these proteins are synthesized. So here there are 2 mechanisms by which tryptophan operon work. So when tryptophan is available, okay, when it is available, it will bind with the repressor protein which act as the apoprotein. So tryptophan will act as a co-repressor. It will bind with the repressor, and this tryptophan repressor will ultimately bind to the operator site, so that RNA polymerase will not be able to transcribe these genes, and the tryptophan operon will not work and genes will not be synthesized. So this is attenuation mechanism by the tryptophan. When tryptophan is available, so then don't need to make the tryptophan. So it is genes will not be formed. When tryptophan is not available, so it will not bind with the repressor protein. So transcription will continue and genes will be transcribed. Ultimately, enzymes translated and enzymes are formed. Proteins are formed. So this is one mechanism. The another mechanism is, as we have seen, there is a leader sequence, right? Here, as we know, transcription and translation in prokaryotes, transcription and translation, they are going simultaneously. In eukaryotes, first transcription is by transcription, mRNA is formed. mRNA will leave the nucleus, and in the cytoplasm it will bind with the ribosome, endoplasmic reticulum, and translation forms. But in prokaryotes, transcription and translation going simultaneously. So this ladder sequence, right? These are the cytostructural genes. This is the leader sequence. There is the operator and there is a promoter. This leader sequence has a 5 segment, right? Segment 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. In segment 1, it contains the codon for the tryptophan. Okay, codon for the tryptophan. Codon are the 3-letter nucleotide sequence. Okay, so according to this codon, tRNA will bring one tryptophan along with it, and it will bind here, right? So when N2 and 3 and 4, they sequence from the sequence, complementary sequence of CG. So they will form the hairpin loop. If this 2 and 3, they contain the complementary sequence to each other, so they can form the hairpin loop like this. Okay, loop can be formed. Okay, but if this loop form, it is anti-terminal loop. Means there is no termination and transcription can occur, but transcription or translation can occur. But if there is a loop between 3 and 4, they will form the termination loop. They will form the termination loop. Okay, and ultimately the translation is stopped. So when tryptophan is available in the medium, so what will happen? Tryptophan will bind here and bind here, right? And what will happen? As tryptophan is available, so ribosome will move continuously. Okay, so ribosome will come to the second segment. So there will be formation of segment between 3 and 4, which is a terminal loop. And ultimately, so transcription, as we know here, there are structural genes. So the transcription or translation of this protein will be stopped. Okay. So when there is a tryptophan is available, so there is a terminal loop is formed, and ultimately these genes will not form the proteins, EDCBA. But when tryptophan is not available, so what will happen? Here at the codon, okay, here it has to wait. tRNA, there is no tryptophan is available. So tryptophan, tRNA containing tryptophan will not come to the here, right? So there is a stop. Okay, there is a pause at the segment 1. There is a pause in the segment 1. Ribosome will stop here. Okay, it will stop here. So there is a loop between 2 and 3. As there is a loop between 2 and 3, so 3 and 4 loop will not form. So terminal loop is not formed, and this 2 and 3 is an anti-terminal loop. It will allow the RNA polymerase to work so that the translation is ultimately translated to form the proteins, right? This is the main reason why how this tryptophan will work. So I hope you understand, because here that contains the codon, okay, mRNA. So when the medium does not contain the tryptophan, so tRNA cannot bind with the tryptophan and it will not come to this side here, codon. So the ribosome will stop here. So there is a complementary loop between 2 and 3, and 3 and 4 loop will not be formed. So ultimately, transcription can occur, translation can occur, and it forms the structural genes when tryptophan is not available. So this is the beauty of the nature. Okay, so I will show you in diagram also now. As you can see, in leader peptide, as we have seen, where is the leader peptide? Suppose this is the structural gene E, D, C, B, and A. Here there is a leader sequence, that is the operator, that is the promoter. Leader sequence contains the 5 segment. In segment 1 contains the tryptophan codon, right? So when tryptophan is available, so here tryptophan is available via the tRNA. So ribosome will start the translation. It will come to the 2 segment, right? So there is a formation of codon between 3 and 4, complementary base pair, hairpin loop is formed. And it is a terminal loop. Remember, 3, 4 is a terminal loop. So because of this, so when tryptophan is available, here there is a terminal loop is formed. So the translation of these structural genes will not occur. Okay, so the tryptophan will not be synthesized. But when tryptophan is not available, so ribosome will stop here. Okay, so it will wait for the tryptophan. Okay, tRNA, it will wait for the tRNA that will bring the tryptophan. But because tryptophan is not available, ribosome will stop here. So there is a formation of loop between 2 and 3. As there is a loop between 2 and 3, so 3 and 4 loop is not formed. Okay, and 2, 3 is the anti-terminal loop. It will allow the transcription, and ultimately the tryptophan, when it is not available, genes for the tryptophan synthesis will form. So this is how wonderful the gene expression works in prokaryotes and in tryptophan metabolism. I hope you understand the basic of this. Okay, and here the very important thing is in prokaryotes, transcription and translation both are going simultaneously. That's why you can see the in ladder sequence that is a translation is going on like that, and structural genes both are transcribed simultaneously. So I hope you understand the basic concept of this tryptophan metabolism. I hope you like this video. If you like the video, please hit the like button, share my video to the students or your colleagues, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you can get the notification for my future video, educational video also. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.